shake weights, tie bow, insanity. What are all these things? What do they all have in common? They're all gimmicks. Back in the 80s, you had Tony Little and the Gazelle showing you how to shape up. You had Richard Simmons sweating to the oldies. But if you're ever really serious about something, you really should take the time to do the research yourself, as opposed to listen to some, 45-year-old man with a perm telling you how to, tighten your abs and get some steel buns. So that brings me to my main point here. I'm going to illustrate why it's important to research something before you go ahead and do it. And I'm using my experience in fitness and my misadventures in it to illustrate where I came from, how I got to this stuff you see right here. Someone said, you play hockey? From the mainstream to something that really works in my life. Back when I was 18, I said to myself, hey, you know what, I could use a little bit of muscle mass. I want to fill out upper body, I want to be strong, all this stuff. So what did I do? I went to Barnes & Noble, went to the weightlifting section, and the first thing I picked up was Arnold's Guide to Bodybuilding. I mean, come on, he's the man, right? Mr. Olympia? If the Terminator can do it, I can, right? Well, it's not exactly how it panned out, unfortunately. Got a gym membership. I started trying to deadlift, 300 pounds, 300 times, but it just really wasn't meshing. So after a while, I really started to take a serious look at myself. I'm like, you know what? I ate big, I lifted big, but my gut got big. And I wasn't sculpted. I was going to be competing in any bodybuilding championships anytime soon. So I really started to step back and ask questions. What should I be doing? Should I have curl day, and then have tricep day, and then have calf day in between, and then don't even worry about legs? Now, you got to talk to athletes, people who have mass, like football players and stuff. Those guys, they're pretty strong. And if you ever get in a bar fight, those are the guys I want on my side. So I ended up getting into Olympic weightlifting after a little while. And you see what CrossFit, and that's what these things are. For me, they combine cardio, strength. I started to see my gut kind of come back, because I'm not a very tall guy. I'm like 5'9", and that's being generous to myself. I weighed about 210 pounds at one point. I was all flub. But I digress. The main point is, before you get started on anything in life, you really want to step back and do your research. Why? Because next thing you know, you're going to have no bank account. You're going to have 40 subscriptions to muscular magazines, and you're going to have Tony Little's Gazelle staring you right in the living room, saying to yourself, why did I get this? So, if I were to sum up everything I said today, I'd say an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Thank you.